Ladies and gentlemen, if you are between 18 and 24 years old, this is going to be the most valuable video you have seen in a long time. Because in this video, I will share the 9 most interesting learning skills that will make you smarter and more fulfilled in life. I'm currently 20 years old, and I'm still a student. I'm not going to lie. Believe me, I'm the Asian boy who has 100 different hobbies, 100 different skills and interests like piano, programming, writing, kickboxing, and cooking. What I can tell you is that skills can make the biggest difference in your life. They make life beautiful and enjoyable. You can make a lot of fun friends through them. You can make a lot of money, and the best of all is that once you learn a skill, you own it for the rest of your life. So the first interesting skill to learn is working. I'm talking about going to the gym and practicing sports and martial arts. And working is one of the most interesting features of staying healthy. Personally, I like to go to the gym 3 times a week, and I'm trying to build that aesthetic fighter body. I'm also currently training in a kickboxing club, and I try to walk about 8 to 10,000 steps a day. But you can choose the exercise you like, or you can work out at home without going to the gym. You just have to keep it up and not miss it. The easiest way to become attractive and more energetic is probably to work out. So if you're a teenager or 20 years old, working out is one of the best for you. The investment you can make is that you will look more attractive, feel healthier, and be mentally sharper. Now, a second interesting skill that you want to learn is writing. Writing is probably the biggest skill of the 21st century. Whether you're writing a YouTube script, an article, a tweet, or a website, or maybe you're trying to sell a product, good writing simply stops the persuasive communication from complicating things. Being a good writer doesn't mean you have to use crazy bombast and difficult words. It simply means your writing has to be clear and concise. I will write in a way that even a 4th grader can understand me. Even if you notice that the way I'm talking to you now is simple language, because simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Being a good writer is truly one of the biggest flexes in my opinion. Because why are you earning? With your mind, not your time, not your looks. Writing is a rewarding and powerful skill to learn. And you can share a lot of interesting stories and ideas to help other people grow through writing. So learn how to write, and you will thank yourself later for it. Now, the next interesting skill that you want to learn is music. Go learn a new instrument, learn to make house music, or learn to DJ, or learn to sing to friends, because it's a fun skill where you're not only relaxing your brain and getting smarter, but it's also a very social activity. It's one thing to go to a concert with your friends. It's another thing to be an artist personally. I personally have been playing piano for over 8 years. I started with classical piano, and then I learned how to improve with jazz. I remember once I performed piano in front of a lot of people. It was so much fun, and it was such a great experience that I hope to continue doing it in the future. But imagine that you are built like a Chad, you are handsome, you are smart, you are rich. But there is also another thing you have, that creative spiritual side, which is just a very interesting skill. So learn music. It is a beautiful skill, and with that you can enjoy the rest of your life. Now, the number 4 interesting skill is content creation. Being a content creator is one of the most powerful things you can do. Today, I've been creating content on YouTube for about 3 months, and I have done all this while balancing my studies. Having cool hobbies and a fun social life, guys. Becoming a creator allows you to document your journey. It allows you to spread a message and impact millions of people. You can also build a crazy network. Like, I'm not trying to flex, but I've connected with so many millionaires, serial entrepreneurs, artists, actresses, and cool people. And by far the easiest way to learn content creation is to start post that first video on YouTube and get better each time, and make sure you have a movement. Don't just chase views or likes, these pointless vanity metrics, but become a creator who educates and inspires others. And with time and effort, you'll build a magnetic personal brand. And once you have that, it's like instant credibility. You get so many opportunities, and you'll also build a crazy social network. Now, the next skill on this list is programming. Listen, programming is not for everyone, but it's definitely a useful skill to learn, because you can create a system that repeats actions through automation. That is what you call leverage, and leverage is how you become super wealthy personally. There's just so many free resources online where you can learn from now. Another alternative to programming is web design. It doesn't matter if the year is 2030 or 2045. If you can build beautiful websites, you'll make a lot of money, because there's just so much demand for it also. Nowadays, there's so many no-code tools like Webflow or Framer. So learn how to code or design cool websites is another high-income skill that's super valuable and useful. Now, the next attractive skill to learn is networking. This one is a powerful one. If you can master the art of conversation, and tribe building life becomes incredibly fun because you can make friends anywhere in any place in the world. You can get new jobs and opportunities, and you can learn new things. Guys, the skill of networking is probably a lifelong pursuit for most people. It requires a lot of practice if you want to learn to improve your social skills. I'd highly recommend reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's such a classic book, and it will change your life. Now, another life hack for networking is to have a magnetic personal brand. Honestly, if you create art and create content online, it's such an easy and powerful way to network with other cool people. Also, get in the habit of giving without any expectation of return. Give compliments to your friends. Give personalized gifts. Give books or notes. Reach out to your favorite creator and tell him you love his videos. And don't ask for anything back, guys. In the long run, if you keep giving without asking anything in return, you just naturally build a crazy network of people who are on your side, and it's such a superpower. Now, the next attractive skill on this list is cooking. Cooking is one of the coolest skills to have as a man and woman. If you can cook a perfect medium rare steak or a banger fried rice, that's amazing. Look, being able to cook doesn't mean that you have to stay at home all the time like me. For example, I love going out and I enjoy going to nice dinners with people. But the skill of cooking is such a basic skill. If you don't even know how to fry an egg, I don't know if I can trust you seriously. Also, if you have some signature dishes that you make extra points, just shows another side of you that's creative and sophisticated, guys. The ability to cook to live a healthier lifestyle is just super attractive. So learn how to cook. Now, the next attractive skill is having quick wit and a good sense of humor. Look, you can be a very smart, rich, and fit guy, but if you don't have a good sense of humor and a lightheartedness in your personality, you're not going to be charismatic. You got to be able to have that humor inside of you, where you just find things positive in life. You got to be able to rip those on-liners to say what you want without a filter and be really creative. Now, I was very lucky to grow up in a family where I could be myself, where I was encouraged to have quick wit. My dad's actually a super funny guy, and I think I absorb a lot of his lighthearted soul. Guys, don't take life too seriously. At the end of the day, you're just a monkey with a plan. Now, the last skill you want to learn is meta-learning. Meta-learning is learning how to learn, and this is probably the highest leverage skill on this list. For example, learning how to study is a form of meta-learning because once you have an effective learning system, and you know techniques like active recall or spaced repetition, you can get good grades while studying only 2 hours a day. Meta-learning is about knowing how to learn things fast. It's about getting the best knowledge you can in the most effective and efficient way. It's about using books and podcasts and videos to your advantage. So learn how to learn. If you can master meta-learning, you can master any skill. And if you can master any skill, you will become that guy. So I hope thanks for watching. You guys found this video helpful. If you did, share this video and help a friend out as always. God bless the hustle. We're all going one day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.